It's actually happening. The setup for All Might's death is upon us. I was talking about this in the last chapter, how this arc we're getting into is the perfect time for All Might to lay down his life, and for Izuku to carry on the legacy of All Might. I was talking about this. But to think it's really happening, this chapter pretty much concretes the fact that All Might is about to fucking die. When he gets that phone call, and he gets the information on where the villain's hideout is, and he's trying to track them down. He's getting all this information, he's getting the tracking device from Momo and all that. And he gets a phone call, and he's like, when I find him, and I arrive, I want to say, I came for some payback. I came here for some payback. That right there. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I've been trying to ready myself since we found out more about All Might. Like, since chapter 1. I've been trying to prepare myself for the death of All Might. We all have, because we know it's going to happen. And now seeing this, how he's going to go in to the villain's hideout? We know he has a timer on how long he can use his abilities. And All for One definitely knows. Oh my god. On top of that, Ragdoll, she's missing. Ragdoll's gone. Trail of Blood disappeared. There's a very likely possibility Ragdoll could be being turned into a Nomu as well. That's a very high possibility. And then on top of that, getting to see how we have in this chapter, there's a conflict between two characters, Kurishima and Ida, and how they're trying to figure out if they want to go save Bakugo or stay back and stay safe. That right there, that situation, this is the moment that will determine if Boku no Hero Academia will kind of stay the shonen route or stay what it's been doing with the majority of the series, with a very, very heavy and different shonen that you don't normally see nowadays. I really, 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 really hope Ida talks some sense into everyone, because from what he learned in the Stain arc, we see a flashback, a brief flashback with Ida when he thinks back into what he caused in the Stain arc. I mean, the Stain arc changed everything. It had some serious repercussions to the entire hero society. I mean, the entirety of the way people look at heroes now is completely different thanks to Stain and what Ida did or what he caused. And when you think about it like that, Ida has learned from his mistakes. And I love that. I fucking love that. How Ida, going off the rails like he did, and did what he did in that arc with Stain, how he has learned from that, and how he's trying to better himself. I love that flashback. A beautiful way to just incorporate that fucking flashback and showcase great character development that Ida has gotten. I love that fucking scene in this chapter. And that right there, it shows you what type of development Ida has gotten. He is not just going to go out there, fly off the handle and go risk more people's lives. He's not wanting to be responsible for more death of his classmates. He's like the leader of the class, and he doesn't want to be responsible for anyone else getting hurt. And so him standing up like that, it makes so much sense. It stays in his character. Like, he's definitely in character, and I love that. Now, Kurishima, I understand his viewpoint as well. I mean, if you were a close friend to someone, and your friend was pretty much fucking captured in front of you, taken off, and you don't know where he's at, and you had this bromance with him, you most likely would try to find your friend too. Let's just face the facts. So I'm not going to put down Kurishima as well. I'm not even going to put him down. I mean, I understand if you're in that situation, you have a friend that's been taken away, kidnapped, you would try to find him. So, both sides, I understand their viewpoint. But in terms of logic, I would choose Ida's side. I would choose his side because it makes a whole lot more sense. This is the time that pros need to go in and handle this situation. They're already discussing this, and this is the time that they need to handle this. This is not the time for, you know, our class, our characters, our heroes in training to go in and fight villains. This is not the time. All Might already being in his weakened state as it is, trying to protect students would not be good. It would not be fucking good. This is the time that pro heroes need to go in, they need to fight, they need to go with All Might. Now, judging by the way it's going, I'm going to assume All Might's going to go by himself. I already sense that happening. I already sense the point to where there might be a possibility to where All Might's going to rush on in, he's going to go by himself, and he's going to fucking die. I can already see it now since this series has used, like, media and stuff in it. Like, there's been media coverage. I mean, we get to see it constantly. I mean, how the Hero Association is just taking a heavy fucking blow thanks to what happened to the training camp. The media's covering it. And since, like, the media is a very prominent thing in the universe of Boku no Hero Academia, I can see to where if All Might does die, this is just me throwing out a theory, okay? Now, this is just a, you know, theory. Don't take it as if this is actually going to happen. But it would be really sad, but an awesome way to showcase All Might's death. Very tragic. But what if All Might's about to die, okay? Let's just say All Might goes in by himself. He's fighting, and then eventually he fights Nomus. He's fighting All for One. I mean, he's going in. He's fucking wrecking. And when he's about to die, someone has a live coverage on the news of All Might's death. Just imagine. Just picture that in your mind right now. Imagine if All Might's fight was going on, and his death was shown on TV, live television, and Izuku saw that. That is a way that the mangaka could handle this right now. Just imagine if the mangaka handled it like that. Because if our characters, let's just say the pro heroes did go in, okay? Or let's say some of our students did go in, but Izuku stayed back, which I doubt Izuku's going to go in. He's probably going to stay back. I could see to where the media might cover All Might's death. I could see that. I could definitely see that to where a live footage of All Might's final moments, and when Izuku sees All Might die, and the symbol of peace is gone. I could see that happening, because, you know, All Might's been described as the symbol of peace. He's the person that holds up the heroes. Everybody looks at All Might as the supreme hero, #1 hero, and if you see this person die on live TV, you can already imagine the repercussions that the entirety of the Heroes Association is going to get. So, with that being said, I think I would like that to happen. I mean, if we know he's gonna die. We know All Might's gonna have a very, very fucking tragic death. It's gonna happen. It's gonna have a lot of weight. It's gonna have a lot of meaning for the remainder of the series. If it's going to have a lot of weight and meaning, I hope something like that happens. I'd love to see Izuku learn from that and see what type of character he'll become if he did witness something like that. Now, I know that's a little bit tragic and fucked up. I want something like that to happen, but I mean, it'd be really cool. It'd add some really good characterization to Izuku and allow him to develop. I'm just, I need that. I fucking need that. So yeah, this chapter, a lot of setup. Fucking Izuku is fucked up. Like, he's in hospital. He's fucked up. He's not going to be moving for a while. So what's going to happen? That's left to be explained. We'll have to see where the chapters lead us. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.